everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, so I'm really excited to be finishing off The Gentleman today. It's been a really good show. I've really enjoyed it. If you are interested in seeing a reaction to the film version of The Gentleman, do stay tuned. That will no doubt be coming shortly after episode 8 of this show goes up to YouTube. But I have loved this show. It has been so brilliantly directed. Every single episode has been interesting. I still love the episode with the travelers. I think that was, yeah, I think I said at a later point that it was like episode 7 or something, that it might have been episode 6 actually, episode 6 or 7, that overtook it in terms of storytelling. But that episode that episode, I've got hundreds of cousins, whatever it was, it sticks in my brain so much. What do I expect from this episode? I expect Eddie to weasel his way out of this new issue he's got somehow. Somehow Eddie's got to get out of that. I'm very curious to see how it's going to go down. I think Susie's going to be in some trouble with her dad, because I think while Susie was busy being, you know, vengeful, Eddie and Bobby Glass have definitely, from the looks of things, come to some sort of arrangement about how to get his business back. So I think Eddie's just in it. There's no out for him. So, yeah, I suppose we're just gonna have to see. Maybe nobody dies in this show. Like, I kept thinking maybe that Freddie was gonna do something wrong and end up 6 feet under, but I guess not. Oh, and Jack woke up, right? Jack woke up at the end of the last episode, so we got that. He's conscious at least. And I thought maybe she was gonna murk Henry at the end of that episode, but she also said she wanted him to suffer, so I'm thinking maybe she's just got him locked up somewhere. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking, guys. Let's get into this episode. Enjoy the reaction.
I am a great believer in the importance of sartorial expression. There's nothing wrong with conformity, as long as you know you're conforming. There are various telltale signs that betray to the esoteric eye that I am, in fact, a wolf in sheep's clothing. A new suit for a new era.
I don't know who's playing Stanley Johnston, but he's fabulous. When he talks, I listen.
His spirit is strong, and his flesh will follow the spirit. Now, I wouldn't like to do anything to upset you or your father.
It's a free swing, John.
Nothing is safe, nothing to pray for.
The Gospel according to Bobby Glass.
Nothing is safe, nothing to pray for. Nothing is safe, nothing is.
Ooh.
Sorry to bother you, Grace, but you're expecting company, because I have
5 vehicles in Field Barn Lane.
No, definitely not.
Do they look local? They don't look like our average Rambler, that's for sure, sir.
Right. Stay there, I'm coming to you.
Trouble. I love that Vinny, oh sorry, what's his character? Jeffrey. I love that Jeffrey just pops up.
Freddie, you had any contact with Gospel John recently?
Have I had contact with Gospel? Oh, sure. You know, we text, we trade the occasional email about wallpaper ideas.
Why the fuck would I have any contact with that mad bastard?
All right.
Tell everyone to stay indoors.
When I know more, I'll call you, all right?
We need to go to my cottage and pick up a few things.
A little much, isn't it, Jeffrey?
I am employed to kill vermin, Your Grace.
Oh man. That's the gun that he borrowed from them too, right? I love the shot through the window.
I did a bad thing, Mama.
Mama?
And the fact that man is out there probably indicates he found out.
You gonna take a shot?
Ah.
Hello, Freddie. I've come to collect a debt that you owe me.
Shit.
All right, Dad, how's it going?
Don't worry about me. What's the latest?
I just spoke to the consultant. Jack's doing well. He's asleep, but we're on the right path.
I had a chat with Eddie yesterday. He got me thinking. So I need you over here too, sweet. And bring the Duke with you.
That might be a problem.
Why?
Well, he sold us out. So I sold him out.
I think you should check your news media. I reckon you're about 24 hours out a day. Whatever you've done, you better undone.
Well, what I've done is make a call to the gospel.
Fuck me, Susie.
Susie, Gospel John has just pulled up onto my estate.
Sorry about that, Eddie. That might have been me.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I had my reasons at the time.
Hold tight. Cavalry's on its way.
All right. Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
Okay. I was hoping I'd see a little bit more go down between the two of those two, but anyways.
Mr. Dixon, I believe you're trespassing on private property.
I just came to return your shotgun. I'm going to give you 5 minutes out of respect for the heritage of your family.
Good. Tammy, Mother, close the shutters. Make sure the windows are clear.
He's having a vape.
I love you. It's been nice knowing you.
Freddie!
This is my mess, and it is time I finally fucking faced up to it.
Eddie, I will not be fucking.
It's okay. It's okay. Because this is nothing less than I deserve. I am a massive piece of shit. This is the one time I can do something selfless. The one chance I have to reclaim a shred of human dignity. So don't take that away from me. Don't do that.
It's a nice thought, especially after the last episode.
No, we love you. And yes, you can be a bit of a prick. Big prick, big prick. But right now, we need you. All right?
Wow, look at the sweat on him.
All right.
Good. Mother,
Okay,
take the staff down to the basement now.
no worries.
Is there a plan here, Edward?
Great, there's no plan. He gives me the big speech with a hand on the face and
What's your plan?
I had a solid
exactly,
the
huh? Are you
kamikaze.
gonna
I love everyone loves
Your
it.
Grace. Side like a mart. Another 5 shotguns and a rifle. Perfect. All right.
So get ready for a shootout and nothing will happen because Susie's blokes will rock up. Right?
Your Grace, what's the plan?
Help's on its way.
Okay.
Well, and it's like Jimmy and Blanket. Oh my god, the ringtone.
You know why I love pigeons so much?
Gosh.
They symbolise the harmony of man with nature.
Probably just started a war, right?
Have you ever heard of Xiaomi? Well, the last year of the Great War,
Oh, okay.
were trapped behind enemy lines. They were getting shelled by their own firm. He sends the pigeon off for help. Now, this pigeon, he gets shot in the breast, loses an eye. His poor little leg is hanging from a strand. He flies all the way back to base, delivers the message, and the troops are saved. Because of that pigeon, they awarded the pigeon the Medal of Valor. I need you two to bury the hatchet, for want of a word.
Okay.
I need you two to be my Siamese, because I can't be dealing with any more shenanigans like this morning. I made it clear to Mr. Dixon that if he went back home, I'd make it up to him. So now, Eddie, you've got to make it up to me. Sit the fuck down. It's like dealing with a couple of kids. Now I'm done, I'm out, I'm finished. Jack's gonna be all right. But I see this as a sign, an epiphany, so to speak. I'm just gonna sell the
Take over.
business. Simple as that.
Oh.
What does that mean about our deal? I want out. What I don't want is to segue from growing weed into mass-producing methamphetamines.
Yeah, I understand that, and I will stand by what I said. I'm going to be selling to the highest bidder, and I'll accept offers in excess of 150 mil. All I want you to do is work with Susie and make sure she gets the best deal.
And why me, exactly?
You two have become a right double act working together.
Huh.
You went behind my back, Eddie. Not once, but twice.
Well, I think it's safe to say we both made some miscalculations, to put it mildly, but it's business, Susan. What about you? I think you're a little young to retire.
I can think of worse things for the soul than getting a full 10 hours and bingo on a Wednesday. He's made up his mind. Let's just do what the old man says and be done with it.
I feel like that's not true.
I am aware that it's been faced with serious disruption over the last few months. Product gone missing, pipelines blocked, punches being thrown.
Oh, they don't know that he doesn't know that they know that he knows.
You crossed the line when it came to my brother.
Oh, there you go.
Miss Glass, what you seem not to know is that one of your disgruntled staff has leaked to me the 12 addresses of the other farms.
The list that I gave to Mr. Stevens was, in fact, spurious.
Am I speaking with the Marquess of Beaversbrook? Baron Naughton.
Hello.
Viscount Bowling.
This is he.
Oh my goodness.
Who am I speaking to?
I was under the impression it was verified.
No.
Why the change of heart?
Felt like a pivotal moment. So I pivoted.
We understand that you have some serious connections in South America.
If and when there's a mandate for legalization in the UK, you'll be getting some of the most advanced distribution and development facilities in Western Europe.
I can definitely hook you up with the Ruskies, but
That dickhead.
you so much as make a joke they don't understand. They'll throw you out the window.
Now the question is, do they have the relevant backing?
You know I don't mess around, and you've seen this with your own eyes, yeah? My associates, something else.
Oh. Well, we're willing to take that risk.
Until you've had the living shit beaten out of you, you don't know anything. But when you realize the only thing that matters is power, the whole world opens up.
My father is still willing to sell the business to you, but only if you're willing to pay more than everyone else.
Does that explain the presence of the bird?
My father is decidedly old school.
What's wrong with an email or a phone call?
Well, you'll just have to ask Bobby when you make the winning bid. Good afternoon.
Well, I guess that officially...
Okay.
Got a few more birds left.
Might as well let them go. They'll find their way home.
Poor pigeons, eh?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Do you think Jeff's all right? He's been acting very strangely since I've been back.
Well, you know, he's always been very fond of you. I wouldn't read too much into it.
She'll click. Where have I watched her in something recently, I swear it.
Nice and big and strong.
Who are you talking to, Freddie?
What? No one. Absolutely no one. I don't think it was it.
Give me the bird, Freddy.
No, just one pigeon. Okay, just one measly fucking pigeon, Eddie. Look, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say you've got some heavy fucking hitters lined up out there, but I raised some epic funds. I have been watching you these past couple of months, okay? Observing the way you operate and just soaking it all in. All this crime stuff right here, just...
Listen to me, all right? We're done. I'm taking the pigeon, Freddy.
Not giving you Mitch.
Oh my god, how are you this ridiculous? Still.
You remember that first time Dad took us deer stalking? Remember that?
No, not really.
We all stalked the deer together, and then Dad let me take the shot. Fucking got it. And he was so fucking proud. And then when we got closer, and it was still breathing, I couldn't do it.
No, you're just a kid, Freddy.
No, you're younger than me. Dad handed you the knife, and you slit that thing's throat like fucking nothing. What I'm trying to make is this, Edward. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But you were fucking born for it. Look after Mitch for me.
Dude just needs to do like anything else in his life except for this.
I need you to draw up some articles of association. They don't need to be legally binding, but I need to lay out terms of a consortium for interested parties. Realistically, we need to raise somewhere in the region of 200 to stand a chance. The lion's share of the agreement will come from the other 12 lords.
Is he gonna buy it?
Next, we'll approach our friends in the traveling community. They now have significant funds squirreled away from their introduction into the import-export business.
Yeah.
I'm now going to lean in rather than out.
Well, that should get you a seat at the table. But you're still significantly short of the number you're looking to raise.
Oh, was it 150 mil?
Should be able to pull together 25, plus the £10 million loan from your mother.
I had to sell all my stocks and Mama's money.
Thank you, Mother.
What about Susie Glass? Obviously, you can't run the business without her.
She's not interested.
But I don't see why not.
Business partners.
Take your time. Don't worry, baby.
Oh shit, he's still kicking.
Cup of tea, please.
Coming up.
Well, you look a touch peaky. You should see a doctor.
I gave Susie the 15 clean, plus another 15 for Jack's pocket to say sorry, but I still don't know if I'm out of the woods, so what do you want to see me about?
You can't come back from that. It's inexcusable. I can get you out of all this, but it's going to cost you another 15. And on top of that, there are a couple of things that need doing.
Okay.
How are you doing? Kind of just focused on him at the moment.
You must be very close.
He was 10 when our mum passed away. It never felt like a burden. I loved looking after Jack. I love running the business.
I know that your father is planning on selling the organization, and you're probably weighing up what to do. So my one piece of advice would be, don't listen to anyone, least of all my son, and especially not your father. If you want the benefit from my vast years of experience, I'd say that you're much more likely to regret the things that you didn't do rather than the things that you did.
It's usually how it goes.
What is it you're worried I'm not going to do?
So, I run things on the ground. You take care of the lords.
Oh my god. I wish people would talk to each other.
You reckon 200 is going to swing with Bobby Glass?
That's the number I have in mind, yeah. Once the deal's done, he's out of the game.
What about Uncle Stan?
Who? Oh, Stanley Johnston.
I saw your mum at the hospital. You're a right old bag of contradictions, aren't you, Eddie?
Yeah, that painting was worth a bit as well, wasn't it?
Do you know what this means? Non sine periculo. It's our family motto.
Not without danger.
Nothing in life worth having comes with a little danger. See, what I realized is my family have been doing this for generations. And look what we've achieved in a matter of months together. You put in 35, we'll be equal partners.
You want to be partners?
We need to talk about Henry Collins.
I gave him a pass once. It's not happening again.
Understandable. But I think we need to adjust our expectations.
Look, the carrier pigeon thing is a bit extra. But I love it.
Jeff,
Yes, Miss Charlotte?
I've been thinking a lot. I realized you basically taught me everything I know. And it was you who taught me how to make a fire and how to ride a horse. It was always you, wasn't it?
I'm just the gamekeeper, Charlotte.
Are you sure? That'd make a lot of sense. Well, anyway.
Charlotte? I didn't want you to be ashamed.
I'd never be ashamed. You're the most impressive man I've ever known.
Oh my heart.
That's 4 bids. On the table. All north of asking. Well done. I notice you both got your name on one of these. Well, I just want to let you know that I'll be, judging these bids on their own individual merits.
Of course.
Perfect.
Whose bid actually won?
Well, unfortunately, it's not as simple as that, Mother. As you know, it was a very competitive market, and we certainly weren't the highest bid. Uncle Stan.
I'll admit, I felt confident that my bid would be competitive.
I'm just glad we got there in the end. He was willing to pay a premium for the business, so Mr. Glass was eager to interrogate the offer. I sense you're suspicious, Mother. Truth be told, I had activated Henry Collins, whose accountant knew where Mr. Johnston buries the bodies.
Thank you for seeing me at such short notice.
You're very welcome, Mr. Stevens.
Leading to Uncle Stan's arrest for multiple tax evasion offenses and the freezing of all of his assets.
Ah.
Doesn't that mean that Pete Spencer Forbes won after all?
That's just what I said to Mercy. Sticky Pete. Your bid came in second.
Did she go get a machete?
Where do I find the sticky Pete?
You see, Mercy was under
Where do I
significant
find
pressure
this?
from her South American superiors. She took it upon herself to clear the field. Henry Collins steps in again to take care of her.
Jeez. Holy shit.
Wasn't Henry Collins the one that fixed the fight?
One and the same.
Oh, darling, tell me you're not working with him now.
Henry fucking Collins.
Don't worry about Henry Collins. I used him to clean up.
15 mil, as discussed.
Take a seat, please, Henry.
The whole point of me telling you I was selling my business was to wake you up. You're not buying the operation. You're investing in it.
I take it you're not retiring then, Dad?
Eh? No chance. But I needed to know you two were willing to put some skin in the game. Shared responsibilities have their merits. And the benefits of continuity.
Damn, that was so clean.
You are a soldier. You are an aristocrat. But I see a man who isn't defined by titles or limited by them. So we have a deal. You wasn't born to take orders. You were born to give them, to build and expand empires.
You shouldn't have. Do you want to do it? You don't have to. I just thought you might want to.
You know, as part of your journey.
Holy shit.
Easy on us all, Chef. But don't worry about it. I mean, prison ain't that bad once you get used to it. There's plenty of sleep. And now that Mr. Kawasaki's lost his parole,
Uncle Stan?
guarantee the quality of the cuisine for at least another year. Oh, that's lovely.
One could do a lot worse.
Spoken like a true gentleman.
Wow, what a journey for Eddie. Like, from the first episode. My goodness me. They were saying the whole way through he's gonna develop a taste for it, right? So I guess we're there. That was so sick. I love the way that this episode came together with everything, with the gospel and coming back to Stanley Johnston, Henry Collins. I just loved the way it all tied in there. Yeah, guys, I cannot wait to check out the movie, so stay tuned for that. I do know there's another season coming, as I said earlier on during this show, so I'm really excited to see what comes of season 2. But yeah, that was awesome. Nothing but good things to say about that episode. Best episode, by the way. The Charlotte and Jeffrey thing melted my ice cold heart. It really did. I loved that. It was so cute. Bless him. It was a great show, and I loved that we didn't have a romance. Like I said it during my Expendables reactions, I think, but sometimes you just don't need it. So I'm glad that they are just established as business partners, really, and not romantic. Although there might be some attraction between the two of them, clearly, from the Travelers episode, whatever that one was called. But they haven't crossed that line, and I actually really love that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this show with me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future TV show reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!